Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into the world of Yoshiharu Global Company, and let me tell you, this report has a surprise ingredient, a new director. It's like finding an extra piece of sushi in your bento box, but is it a good or bad surprise? Let's find out. This 8K filing reveals a new nominee for the board of directors, Gabian Song. We'll explore her background and what this might mean for the company's future and how it impacts the financial strategy overall. But before we get started, if you are tired of company reports sounding like robot lawyer talk and want to decode corporate jargon into straight talk, make sure to subscribe. We also have a growing Discord community linked in the description below for you to analyze reports with sharp investors. Alright, so first off, this is a Form 8K. This is basically a corporate breaking news report filed when something important happens that investors should know about right away. Think of it as the corporate equivalent of a news flash. The date of the report is June 20, 2025, with the earliest event reported happening on June 15, 2025. That means this news is pretty fresh. Yoshiharu Global Company is the name we need to remember. They are based in Brea, California. They are registered in Delaware, and their phone number is listed in the report. And a really important thing to understand is that they trade on the Nasdaq stock market under the ticker symbol YOSH. Also, the company has elected not to use the extended transition period for complying with new or revised accounting standards. This is something for emerging growth companies to get extra time to follow the rules, but this company said no. It's great that they want to follow the rules quickly without waiting. Alright, so here's the main course. The whole point of this filing is that on June 15, 2025, the board nominated Ju Zopim Song to become a director. This means they want her to serve on the board, which is like the company's leadership team. They say there aren't any special deals connected to nominating her and that there's no hanky-panky going on between her and the company's leaders or their families. No shady business here. So who is Gabian Song? She's 46 years old and has a lot of experience in hospitality and business operations. Over 15 years, in fact. Since September 2019, she's been a manager at Bento Woman Inc., which is a catering company. That means she knows how to handle the heat in a demanding environment, especially in catering and restaurant management. She knows how to speak both Korean and English, which is helpful for dealing with different people. Plus, she's skilled in team coordination, QuickBooks, and customer relations. Very valuable for running a business. She studied hospitality management at Madonna 19. She's been a manager at Bento Woman Inc., which is a catering company. That means she knows how to handle the heat in a demanding environment in university and is certified in food safety by the National Restaurant Association. That background might be relevant to Yoshiharu Global Cult since it looks like they are in the sushi restaurant business. After some quick online research, Sabri in team coordination, QuickBooks, and customer relations, very valuable for running a business. She studied hospitality management at Madonna University and is certified in food online research. They also added something called forward-looking statements. Think of it like a company making predictions about the future, but also covering their bases by saying that things might not go as planned. Basically, they're saying we have a plan, but things might change. It's a standard disclaimer to avoid lawsuits. Doc, and now let's talk about my take on this whole situation. Yoshiharu Global is adding someone with a catering and hospitality background to their board, which on the surface makes sense. Since her experience is directly with catering and restaurant management, hopefully it adds some on-the-ground experience to the management team. This is a company that probably has expansion on their mind and they want some talent in their team. Dalt 40 has expansion on their mind and they want some talent in their team. Dalt we're the company, the sushi business is very competitive and it operates on very thin margins. Now it's time to see a few important financial health measures from the report. Let's see how they are doing. Unfortunately, there are no extensive financial tables in this 8K filing, which is typically used for major announcements rather than detailed financial data. The 8K report is event triggered, not a regular financial release. Because of its nature, it does not contain such tables. Overall, the decision to appoint a new director to the company's board is good news in terms of additional experience. However, keep in mind that the underlying quality of the company should always be measured by income from operations and the overall business model, and this particular piece of information does not offer much insight into that. Alright, that's our breakdown of Yoshiharu Global Co.'s latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.